Okay, I just want to do a quick video on a product which I bought not too long ago, and this is a Daisy product. It's a Powerline Slingshot, the P51 kit, which comes with a wrist rocket styled slingshot, a replacement band, 75 3/8 inch steel ammo, and 250 count of the 1/4 inch steel ammo. Now, back in my youth, I had a wrist rocket style slingshot, and they call it wrist rocket because you have the wrist brace on there, and it allows you to get much more power than you can from just your ordinary slingshot with just the Y or the V or whatever, I guess the Y-shaped slingshot. And yeah, these things, this is definitely not a toy. It's something that can be used to seriously injure animals or people if they're struck properly. And I paid $19.99 for this, and I haven't, as you see, it's still in the blister pack. I haven't had a chance to use it yet or take it out. But there are a lot of localities which these things are not permitted in. Let's zoom in a little closer so you can see that. Okay, yeah, there are a lot of localities that this is not permitted in. So you definitely have to check your local ordinances and whatnot before you actually make a purchase of a product like this. Sleek pistol grip handle, flexible wrist support, adjustable steel frame, latex rubber tubing. The one that I had in my youth, I think I got it from somebody. I honestly don't even remember where I got it. Now it's been so long. But I do remember that you really needed to practice with this thing to acquire any sort of accuracy. You can say the same thing for any type of weapon that you actually use to either throw or sling a projectile. But the one thing that I think the slingshot differs from some of the other ones is that, particularly with the wrist rocket styles, you definitely don't want to pull this thing up too close to your eyes. Let's see if we can show you here. As you can see on the bottom one, that is a big no, because if the latex or the rubber happens to come off of the metal, the frame, or if it breaks, perhaps the leather pouch or something breaks, or the rubber itself breaks, you have something coming back at your eye really quickly, and it can blind you. And so you don't want that at all. I mean, even with safety glasses on, that's still no guarantee. I mean, it may not necessarily hit you in the eye. It can hit you in the face, you know, lacerate your face, and just cause you all kinds of discomfort unnecessarily. And personally, I think that's part of the reason why it's a little more difficult for many people to master, because you're not actually putting your eye close to where your projectile is coming from. Like if you're shooting an arrow or something like that, your eye is pretty much fairly close to where the arrow, the knock of the arrow is. Not necessarily, but sometimes. But I think these things are probably just more difficult to use accurately than some of the other projectile weapons are concerned. But of course, practice makes perfect, and if you get one of these things, I would just suggest that you practice with it. I'm going to give this thing a go in a couple minutes, and I'll be back to show you what I can or cannot do. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.